So you want to know about me? Strap in. I grew up in this city. I had a good childhood. Then war came. I joined the army and served 3 tours. My parents hated the idea of me fighting, but I think in their hearts they knew I'd find one way or another. When I returned, my city changed. I didn't leave the war behind. It came with me. Some of my squad were from Gotham too. Like me, some of them couldn't leave that behind. But unlike them, I didn't want to be a mercenary for hire. I wanted to be like him. Fearless and feared by the city's underworld.
Help! Somebody! He stole my purse!
I'm not there yet. In fact, I'm just getting started.
Damn, that broad was loaded.
Hands up! And turn around slowly.
So now the heroes are recruiting girls into their fight?
Hands up! Final warning. I won't ask again, scumbag.
All you heroes think you're so above the law. You're not a cop. Why should I listen to you?
You're right. I'm not above the law. I am the law.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to DC Universe Online with me and our very new character, Hailey Hellshot, which a number of you guys helped me pick on live stream, which is on the channel. I think it's the second live stream that I put up on the channel, which is like 4 hours long, but it's towards the beginning. So if you want to see her creation and like the beginning of her and stuff like that, go watch that video. I'll put a link on the screen or something. But yeah, so a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people had asked originally for a munitions character, and a bunch of people had asked for a female character. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, I could do a female, like, you know, like electric character or fire character, but I really wanted like a badass girl, you know, kind of like the female equivalent of SJ. You know, she's angry, she's fearsome, she's dangerous. And I was like, you know what, munitions would be a great power for a girl like that, that likes to fight and be in a fight and be in, you know, hear the gunshots, hear the explosions, hear just the badassery of a fight, and who's not willing to go easy on criminals at all. Kind of basing Hailey around kind of like a Judge Dredd or Punisher type character, where her point is not to make criminals pay for their crimes through justice, but through vengeance, rather. Also, you guys picked that she should have Batman as her mentor, which is totally fine because she's a hero character, and we have pretty much done every mentor except for Cersei. So at this point, it doesn't exactly matter who we pick, except on the villain side. So yeah, Batman's her mentor, and yeah, probably talk about her mostly this episode, but then later on I have things to chat about. Funny thing is, okay, hopefully this records right, because I've been having trouble with my recording software. But besides that, when I first started it up, I was checking the audio, and you guys probably had already noticed that this mission was already started. We already started that during the live stream, but I left her out here after doing some recording, and I started up and I'm like, all right, time to do this sound check to make sure that I'm recording audio. And I blew a couple guys up. I wasn't even looking. I'm just like testing the audio and blew them up. So perfect start for her. She's already taken out the bad guys. Munitions is kind of a weird power, honestly. I wish it were more like overpowered, because honestly, it's a little underpowered. And I was gonna use the blog guide munitions loadout, and it's kind of a variation of it, but oh god, hiccups. I had to eat before this. I started getting the shakes. It was real bad. I was trying to edit stuff together. That scene you guys saw at the beginning, my hands were just shaking like nothing else. But where was it going with that? Oh yeah, so I have another character who's a munitions character who is a villain, and the loadout they have for it is good and it's fast, but it doesn't hit very hard when it comes to crits and stuff like that. Let's grab this real quick.
Experiment 905. Roosevelt said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. He was, of course, utterly wrong.
That's true. They have to fear me. But I adjusted the loadout so that you get higher crits in the end. But the thing about munitions is, even though it's got a lot of powers that are great at long range, ooh, level 4 already. We're leveling up, getting up there. Let's see, what can we get? I'm probably just going to thank you for knocking me out of that menu. Panic attack.
Scarecrow's thugs are as crazy as he is, and that's saying something. The more of them you put back in Arkham Asylum, the better.
Yes. Batman?
The gassed areas of the East End are a living nightmare. Gotham Hazmat is overwhelmed. Help them maintain control, but be careful. The gas will make you pick up on the fears of those around you, or create your own nightmares.
Yeah. Alright. So, oh yeah, powers. That's what we were doing. My memory is very short today. That's alright. So we were in the guts tree. Do I do chain gun? I know I do mini nuke. I think. No, it's not mini nuke. It's... I need rocket launcher, and I need 50 cal, and I need grenade launcher, I think. I need minigun. So I think we'll probably go with this side first. But I do need killer instinct as well. Let's go with pump action shotgun for now. But what's the other one that I need? It's explosion. That's what it is. So when you have the power, it's got a advanced mechanic to it. But the advanced mechanic to it is a little bit funky because you can kind of play around with it. It's gonna be interesting hearing her do the Eye of the Tiger scream. I wonder if the girls still have the rah sound or if it goes into like a female sound. I really hope it's a female cry, not a guy cry, because that's gonna be weird. But it restores power when you have Eye of the Tiger on, and it activates Bullet Frenzy when used following 4 seconds. Used following 4 seconds of performing other abilities that can grant Bullet Frenzy. Which basically just increases damage at that point. I'm pretty sure it's explosion. And I think railguns is one of them that I need. Can't remember. I think it might be railguns. Big gun, I think I use as a supercharge. And pretty much the rest of these are not useful to me. Or it might be particle gun. One of those. But yeah, I'll figure it out as time goes by. It's just, at this moment, we don't really necessarily need it. But yeah, that's kind of, I'm just kind of making her as a, kind of like a badass character. And she might relate to some other characters that we already have. Ooh, yeah, I forgot. You do this and then you...
Hey, so you should know that people everywhere can use your help. Usually you'll find them near crisis spots in the city. Here's one. See if you can lend a hand?
Alright, let's go. Come on, girlie, we gotta get up there. Can't wait to get the movement on this. I want her to not really have any superpowers because, like I said, I wanted her to be just kind of like a badass character.
Oh man, good thing you're here.
Yep.
Look, I sent my team in, but Scarecrow's goons are still...
That's great. You know, it's also great blowing shit up. I think it's... Can't remember it's... Forget what it is. Hold on. Because I know pump action shotgun gives you some other abilities. Well, no, not weapons. Powers, guts, pump action shotgun. Tap melee up to 3 times. So if you do...
Help me, please!
Yeah, so if you spam it, the melee after firing it, it lets you fire multiple times. So yeah, good thing to have. Did we help that person? I don't know. There's a lot of heroes around here doing the same mission. So hopefully we start getting some, whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten anything. Hallucinating victim.
No.
We need to get some stuff. I wasn't really gonna talk about it today, but spoilers, guys. We need to talk, okay? So I watched the end of The Flash, and I talked about it on the last stream. I know it's been a little while since it, so that's good. But hold on, let's do this real quick.
Experiment 910. To equate the nervousness of a first date with the sheer terror one must feel in a plane crash does a disservice to us all.
You beat those guys up, Death. I don't know why there's a hero named Death. It's not very heroic. I've noticed a lot of heroes that have like very not hero looks or names. I mean, I'm not judging anyone, but I feel like it's got to be like somewhat like a hero, right? I don't know, a lot of them seem very like not hero-y.
You don't understand. They're coming for me.
I know they're coming for you. Anyway. Oh, that person's not gonna help me at all. Alright, whatever. It's freebie for them. I watched the ending of The Flash, the finale. And it was really cool. And I really liked it. And it was very badass, you know. Barry kicking the hell out of Zoom. And then there was the part where they finally meet Jay. And they're like, oh my god, it's actually Jay. It's my dad.
Hallucinating. I'm a friend.
I don't think I need to do you
You're
yet.
under the effects of the gas.
I get it. Don't worry. Did that count towards hazmat workers? Interesting.
Run for your life.
And especially the part where they were like zooming around the thing that was gonna destroy the universe or whatever, except for their Earth. It's gonna destroy every other Earth. Which was really kind of cool because it really emphasized the whole idea that there's multiple Earths and this is the multiverse. I think I'm in a totally wrong area. Just running around trying to get these things, but there's a lot of heroes over here that I can't fight against to get stuff. But I kind of have an issue with it. And it's only because... Okay, so this is multi-layered. And I'm also going to talk about Legends of Tomorrow. But if you haven't watched Legends of Tomorrow, go watch it. because you should. And The Flash. If you haven't watched The Flash and you're watching this, duh, you guys, you gotta watch them. You gotta go watch those things. But the ending of it, Barry, he's just distraught. You know, his dad's died. Then he sees, you know, he had just gotten over his mom being taken from him. And then his dad gets killed almost immediately after. And he's dealing with seeing Jay Garrick, who is his dad, but from like Earth 3, which was cool. I was really excited about that because I didn't call it, but that one dude that I told you guys about, which I don't know what his thing is, he totally called it. And so I'm happy that that's what that was. And it wasn't just like Wally or something, honestly. Or like another Jay Garrick or something silly like that. Well, it was another Jay Garrick, but not like the Zoom Jay Garrick. But at the end, Barry's just so distraught, and he decides he's gonna go back and he's gonna save his mom. He just can't deal with losing both his parents. The problem with doing this is, as everyone knows, is that it creates Flashpoint. And what happens in Flashpoint? Well, Barry doesn't have his powers. He has to... But the thing is I forget what the name of it is, but I gave it to Quantaic so that it basically is a power that if... I talked about it too at one point when I was talking about Quantaic's powers after Event Horizon. But there's a power that some people can have in, you know, the superhero world, that allows them, if there's any time shifts or you know, moving to a different timeline or another dimension or anything like that, they are still aware, or, you know, if there's like a paradox or that everything changes, they're still aware of what happened before. They're not affected by that change. So they keep all their memories and they keep everything that they remembered. They just, the things that happened affect them that way.
Good job smashing those foggers. Scarecrow's gas creates hallucinations from the fear centers of the brain. So strong they can cause trauma, even death.
Do this one. What is that? That? Yeah, that's pretty powerful. At least for now. So Barry kind of has that, where if something changes, he still remembers what it was before that. Like, there's a great episode that shows that before. And that's what a lot of this season has been. It's been like showing what, like, things that will be necessary to know in the future, if that makes sense. That was pretty cool. So he has that ability where his memories, they don't change, just the world around him. So if Flashpoint happens, Barry will remember everything that happens, but everything will have changed around him. So in Flashpoint, it ends up being that Barry needs to get his powers back. At least the movie that they did, the animated movie of it. Barry needs to get his powers back because he just realized, oh god, I just made a stupid decision. Which I'm sure he's going to find out if they do Flashpoint. Flashpoint would be cool because as much as we want like an actual Batman show, we probably won't get like an actual Batman show. Like the closest we have right now is Gotham, which is pretty cool too, and I want to talk about that at some point. But it's not exactly Batman. But if they did a Flashpoint, then we could kind of get Batman in the form of Thomas Wayne being
I've got to get
that
away.
Earth's version of Batman, who in the animated version, he has to find to help him try to recreate in this world, the particle accelerator explosion. So it would be them doing that again. The problem I have with it, as cool as Flashpoint would be, I don't want to see another season of him getting his powers back. Because, I mean, we just spent an entire season of him, like, you know, learning his powers, and then he gave his powers away, and then he got his powers back, and I don't want to see that happen again. And I don't think if they did Flashpoint, they could do it well enough, if that makes sense. But now, I'm going to talk about Legends of Tomorrow. I need to do hazmat workers. Where's the hell is a hazmat worker? These guys? Get up, hazmat worker. Yeah, I don't need you. I need hazmat workers, and then I can continue on to the next area. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to see that whole thing happen again. So Legend of Tomorrow. I was a bit behind when we ended the last season. I was about 4 episodes behind of where it was. And I'm really mad at them. Okay? I'm real mad at the Berlanti guys. Because they literally killed off the coolest character and the whole reason I was so super excited about Legends of Tomorrow in the first place. It's such a dick move to just kill him. You can't do that. And who am I talking about, you're asking? Captain Cold. They killed off Captain Cold. Now, granted, they gave him a really cool, badass way to go out, where he decides, you know what, I'm gonna be the hero here. I don't want to see my friend die. I don't want to see this team die. And he's also very mad because at the end of the season, they find out that the Time Masters have actually been manipulating the time stream so that everything they did would give my brain can't think of names.
What was that?
Vandal Savage. That's the name. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. Whatever. Everything they've been doing has been giving Vandal Savage the win, basically. It's been giving him a leg up the entire time. So they find this out, and Captain Cold is very upset about the whole situation. Because what that means is that he's never been in control of his life. And he doesn't like that idea that he's not been in control of his own life. So at the end, he decides he's going to take control of the situation, and he's going to sacrifice himself as a FU to the Time Masters. And they're like, don't push that button. And he turns to them and he's like, there are no strings on me. And then everything blows up and kills the majority of the Time Masters, the big wigs, like all their security. Destroys this thing called the Oculus, which allows them not only to see the past, present, and future, past, present, and future, but it also allows them to manipulate it for their own wants. Journal! Night terrors.
I've given Dr. Leslie Tompkins an antidote for the gas, but that's not enough to stop Scarecrow's thugs. We have to get the fear gas barrels off the street. Get to their supply depot by the chemical factory. No matter what you see, don't let the effects of the fear gas scare you off.
Okay. Yeah, they killed off my favorite character. I'm upset about that. Which is the only reason I want them to do Flashpoint. Because that seems to be the only way I'm going to get him back. But will I?
No, wait.
I don't
You're
know.
not thinking straight.
Because there's the thing. Here's the thing, you
Got to
guys.
focus.
And it might just be that, you know, things changed. And you never know.
Hey, I'm one of the good guys.
Okay, whatever. Stop freaking out.
Hallucinations are getting to you. Try and fight it. I've got to report in.
Okay. That was weird. Did that guy just disappear? Anyway.
Hey, watch it. I'm on your side.
But at the end of Legends of
That gas
Tomorrow,
really has a hold on you. Better take care.
before they end the series, Rex something or other, who is our man from the Golden Age comics, he comes and he's like, "Don't get on that ship," and they're like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you guys sent me
Get this barrel out of here.
to stop you from doing that." And he's from the Justice Society of America. Now, there's multiple things that could be going on here. And now I'm getting into the theory part of it. Things changed at some point. Now, Rip and them, they're not aware of this because normally they would know because the time stream would change because they have the Oculus. And the Time Masters would look at that and be like, something's changed in the Matrix.
The rostral anterior cingulate cortex gives us some semblance of control over our fear.
Yes, our fear.
I got to focus.
But now the Oculus is gone, so things could have changed when they were dealing with the things that they wanted to deal with at the end.
Don't forget to scream.
But I don't know if because of that, if that means that we're gonna get Captain Cole back or not. I have to do some more research because I heard something that he may or may not show up in anymore.
That gas really has a hold on
I hope he does, because he's my favorite character. He's so cool. The actor Wentworth, he's so good as Captain Cold. Oh, don't take him away from me, you guys. I need him. I need him in my life. He was literally the best part of Legends of Tomorrow, and you killed the best part of it. But yeah, if they did Flashpoint, there could be the possibility that they do bring him back. Man, I have not run into like any bad guys doing this. Only hazmat people. Very strange.
Watch it. I'm on your side.
I get this one?
Careful.
Yeah.
You're under the effects of the gas.
Oh, there's some finally. Should have known with two of them spawning at the same time. That's the only reason I would want Flashpoint. I think we get Citizen Cold if they do that, which would be kind of cool to see him. They were already trying to make him like a hero, so it would be kind of cool to see him actually be a hero
Under the effects of the gas. That gas really has a hold on you.
if they did Flashpoint. But maybe they could like change things so that he is alive. I don't know. I just want them to bring him back. That's all. I just want him to be alive again. I need to catch up on Arrow because at the end of Legends Tomorrow, they show that Black Canary got moited by Damien Dark. So I need to figure out what that's going on there. Also, fun facts in the CW world. Supergirl did not get okayed for another season on, what was it, CBS? Was its channel, I think, before that? I might be wrong, but I think that it was CBS or something like that. But the CW guys, the Berlanti guys, picked it back up because they could, and they should, because it's awesome. So yeah, we're getting some more Supergirl. So there's lots of talk that the reason that they're doing this is so that they can meld Supergirl into the world. So it leads me to think that if they're going to bring Supergirl into this world, if they do that and not keep her part of like a different Earth, that they're going to be severely changing the timeline, which is good because maybe we'll get those people back. It just seems like such a waste of such a good character. There's so many good stories that they could tell about him, and they haven't. I want more of Captain Cold. You can't just kill him like that. Plus, I think it would be kind of cool to have Mick be like, "Oh my God, I saw you die, and you're alive." And yeah, that's what I would like to see from it anyway. You know, and they make their bestie friends again, and all that jazz. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Until I saw Legends of Tomorrow and what they did, their sin that they did, I wasn't for it. But now that I know what they've done and who they've done it to, I think literally if it had been like Firestorm, I would have been like, oh, that kind of sucks, but alright. I guess they just really don't want Firestorm in this world. I would have been okay with it, or if it had been... Who else would I have been willing to kill? I could have seen Ray go, but it still would have sucked because I do like Brandon Roos Adam. He's very good at it. And I would like to see some more stories with him in it. White Canary, it would have been weird to kill her off again. I guess he's really the only one other than Mick, who they did try to kill off and then brought back as Kronos. Also, fun thing that they put into the episode, which was pretty hilarious, is they're talking about this initiation process that that people go through to become like part of the Time Masters and become one of their operatives, and it basically wipes all your memories from the past so that you have like no connection. And usually everyone if they don't keep some of their personality, they just become mindless slugs, basically. But Mick, because he's kind of thick-skulled and very angry all the time, the first time he went through it, he just focused on the fact that he hated the team so much for abandoning him. So he just focused in on that and survived it. So then they put him through again, and they're like, this time he doesn't have the team to hate. How is he going to survive this? That time he focuses on how much he does like the team and doesn't want them to die or know how much he likes them. Which is so funny in my mind that he's just like, yeah, I hated you guys so much, and that's the only way I survived the initiation process. But now I like you guys, and you guys can't know about that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I just can't see them doing it without Wentworth. There's got to be a reason why they got rid of him.
The hallucinations get stronger the more you're exposed to the gas.
What the
Hang
hell?
in there. Once we take out Scarecrow, the nightmare will end. For everyone.
Reach the Gotham Free Clinic! Well, guys, I think we will do that next time because we've been going for a little while. Let me know what your thoughts are. I know that Flashpoint would be really, really cool to see. But I just kind of want to see like a season of him get like stronger and learn about his powers more, and then maybe bring in the cosmic treadmill and like, you know, the city make a museum for him and stuff. Maybe that'll happen in the next season. We'll see. But I am hoping that they bring back Captain Cold. I'm very sad that they did that because really he was my favorite character, and they were just like, meh, kill him off. So there's gotta be a reason. There's gotta be a reason they got rid of him because he's so good. He's so good as Captain Cold. He's the coolest. I think around that same time I tweeted out that he was the coolest. Right when they killed him. Irony. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. You know you want to. Especially since we got Hailey Hellshot, who is a badass, who's going to kick some ass. take some names. I do think we need to change the boots eventually. I do have some military boots, military style boots. I don't know if I like them as much. They don't really quite match. Let's see, what do they look like before I go? Military boots. We have like the military boots. I don't know if they really match. Like I could do that and it'll match that. And then maybe like that. I don't know. That kind of matches actually. Let me know what you think. Should I switch to like these boots? We'll get some more styles. Overall though, I think she looks like a badass. She is a badass. And yeah, I think you guys will really enjoy Hailey. I hope anyway. Otherwise, this was all for nothing. But thanks for joining me, everybody, and I will see you all next time.